A Wrinkle in Time, the graphic novel, Chapter 2, Mrs. Who, and this is the last half of the chapter, starting at page 52. Ruff, ruff, ruff. For crying out loud, call off your dog. Who is he? Calvin O'Keefe. He's in regional, but he's older than I am. It's all right, fella. I'm not going to hurt you. Grrr. Sit, Fort. Grrr. Okay, now tell us what you're doing here. And remember, here is Mrs. Whatsit's house. I might ask you the same question. Aren't you two of the Murray kids? This isn't your property, is it? Tell me about him, Meg. What would I know about him? He's a couple of grades above me and he's on the basketball team just because I'm tall. Tell us what you're doing here. What is this, the third degree? Aren't you the one who's supposed to be a moron? That's right. And if you want me to call off my dog, you'd better explain. Most peculiar moron I ever met. I just came to get away from my family. What kind of family? They all have runny noses. I'm third from the top of 11 kids. I'm a sport. So am I. I don't mean like baseball. Neither do I. I mean like in biology. A change in gene resulting in the appearance in the offspring of a character which is not present in the parents but which is potentially transmissible to its offspring. What gives around here? I was told you couldn't talk. Thinking I'm a moron gives people something to feel smug about. Why should I disillusion them? How old are you, Cal? 14. What grade? Snurf. Junior, 11th. I'm bright. Listen, did anybody ask you to come here this afternoon? What do you mean asked? I don't, you still don't trust me, do you? I don't distrust you. You're holding out on me. So are you. Okay, old sport. I'll tell you this much. Sometimes I get a feeling, well, you might call it a compulsion. And when I get this feeling, this compulsion, I always do what it tells me. I can't explain where it comes from or how I get it, and it doesn't happen very often, but I obey it. And this afternoon, I had a feeling that I must come over to the haunted house. Maybe it's because I'm supposed to meet you. You tell me. Okay, I believe you. I think I'd like to trust you. Maybe you'd better come home with us and have dinner. Well, sure, but what would your mother say? She'd be delighted. Mother's all right. She's not one of us, but she's all right. What about Meg? Meg has it tough. She's not really one thing or another. What do you mean, one of us? What do you mean I'm not one thing or the other? Not now, Meg. I'll tell you about it later. Let's take Calvin to meet Mrs. Whatsit. If he's not okay, she'll know. Thump, thump, thump. Woohoo! No wonder this place has a reputation for being haunted. Qua! Knock, knock. Qua, qua. Eek! They get a lot of fun out of using all the typical props. Click. Creak. Come on, follow me. Mrs. Who, I don't think you should have taken Mrs. Buncomb's sheets without consulting me. What on earth do you want them for? Why, Charlesy, my pet. Le cœur a ses raisons que la raison ne connaît point. French, Pascal. The heart has its reasons, whereof reason knows nothing. But that's not appropriate at all. Your mother would find it so. I'm not talking about my mother's feelings about my father. I'm talking about Mrs. Buncombe's sheets. So why do you sigh? In case we need ghosts, of course. If we have to frighten anybody away, what's it thought we ought to do it right. But we really didn't mean you to know about the sheets. Aufrisker topt, German. In flagrant delicto, Latin. Caught in the act, English. As I was saying, Mrs. Who, do you know this boy? Good afternoon, ma'am. I didn't quite catch your name. Mrs. Who will do. He wasn't my idea, Charlesley, but I think he's a good one. Where's Mrs. Whatsit? She's busy. It's getting near time. Charlesley, getting near time. Ab honesto virum bonum nihil deterret, Seneca. Nothing deters a good man from doing what is honorable. And he's a very good man, Charlesley, darling, but right now he needs our help. Who? Ah, little Meggsy. Lovely to meet you, sweetheart. Your father, of course. Now, go home, loves. The time is not yet right. Don't worry, we won't go without you. Get plenty of food and rest. Feed Calvin up. Now, off with you. Justice soror fides. Latin again, of course. Faith is the sister of justice. Trust in us. Now, shoo! Charles, I don't understand. No, I don't either yet. Not quite. But you saw a fort, didn't you? Not a growl. Not a quiver. So you know it's okay. Look, do me a favor, both of you. Let's not talk about this till we've had something to eat. I need fuel to sort things out and assimilate them properly. Lead on, moron. I've never even seen your house, and I have the funniest feeling that for the first time in my life, I'm going home. Dun dun dun. That is the end of chapter 2. Next time we will pick up with chapter 3, Mrs. Witch.